big fat thanks to you, Andy, for this opportunity to exercise free speech with such bold transparency. And thanks to all you Earthlings who encourage me to help keep hope alive. You're most welcome to join me for some virtual lemonade. I'm going to pick one of the lemons right now. What do they say? The fruit is always sweetest on the furthest limbs. Well, here goes. Oh, okay. Not bad. Okay, I'm now sitting several yards from my front door on land where the Chumash tribe thrived for centuries before some of our European ancestors took over. Zuma Beach is about a mile that way. Zuma Canyon is about a mile that way. I feel quite fortunate to live here. And on my good days, I feel most grateful for simply being alive. I also feel I've got to warn some of you that the rest of this video clip may seem a little bit crazy. However, in this day and age, a little craziness may not be a bad idea. With respect for the traditions of the wise folks who inhabit this patch of our earth, who used to inhabit this patch of our earth that we now call North America, let's consider the views and values of our fellow human beings who will be born 7 generations from now. If 7 generations is too much of a stretch, let's simply exercise the courage and compassion to look into any child's eyes today and allow ourselves to be vulnerable to that current need to learn, that current need to become best prepared in understanding what's sustainable, what's not. Your guess is as good as mine in terms of likely and specific outcomes from respecting such native wisdom traditions. Nonetheless, if we actually aim to help young people manage and or prevent much of the mess we've been making, we're likely to come closer to the target of delivering valuable support. With respect to the Aboriginal name for my neighborhood, Zuma, Z-U-M-A, derived from the Chumash language and meaning abundance. I'm offering these here $600. Derived from my recent government tax refund. Here's a $600 reward for youth to articulate your needs about what's sustainable and what's not. This is how I'm choosing to invest in stimulating our economy, aiming to serve youth better by learning to listen to the customer. These are merely symbols of wealth, abstractions, legal tender. And yet, you can choose to use such symbols, and we can choose to use such symbols for substantive gains in evolving toward more sustainable futures. Let's give it a try, each in our own ways, and let's also be open to teaming up with one another in various productive and life-affirming ways that none of us could ever even dream of doing on our own. 15 or so years ago, someone coined the term, "It's the economy, stupid." Today, we may want to consider another term. It's the quality of our relationships, smarty pants. With so much cheat and deceit going on among our human beings, we've got plenty of good reasons to believe that trust and honesty are virtuous qualities that don't fit into the real world, whatever that is. If that's so, then let's consider changing this so-called real world of ours before the messes we've been making become irreversibly unsustainable. When I'm feeling thirsty, I want something substantive to drink. Symbolic lemonade isn't good enough. I need the real thing. This lemon is not an abstraction. This is an actual lemon from an actual lemon tree. Thanks, lemon tree. And earth for nourishing the lemon tree and the water that's available. And the sunshine. By the way, this is my favorite time of the day. I call it the golden hour. Okay, I offer you this virtual lemonade with the hope that it may symbolize sharing a common interest in improving the quality of our human relationships as a gift for future generations. So feel free to get in touch with me if this offer makes sense and feels good to you. First of all, I'm going to wash off some of the bird poop. There we go. And wipe down the knife. Good old Swiss Army knife. By the way, this little dish here, this used to belong to my mom. So, Mom, if there's any way you can hear this, I just want you to know that I'm doing my best to behave myself. I hope this virtual lemonade is to your satisfaction. Okay, so where was I? So feel free to get in touch with me if this offer makes sense and feels good to you. And especially if you can help me figure out how best to deliver these actual $600 right here to deserving young eco-geniuses, because I need all the help that I can get. And if you could hear that music in the background, thanks to King Sunny Ade. Cheers!